I need to hurry up and beat this game. I like it. I love the game. Ain't gonna lie. But
I
I
heard
want to
Otto
hurry up and
barking at
beat it
his lot
so I
earlier.
can
Didn't
play God
sound
of War
happy.
Ragnarok. I gotta
What
buy
do you
that. Buy
suppose it
that
could
too.
be?
Quest progress is current. But I was bidding, bro. I
Right,
lost
was it?
so much money. But since I won, I lost 170. So
Don't mind me.
I
Just
guess
taking
that's
a quick
alright.
breather,
Maybe it's
ain't I?
still up 200. I don't know. But I'm not doing that no more. I deleted that out.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there
Power.
is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only come with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Ooh, not mother. Oh, shoot. Who's mother? I thought she was dead. But then I was thinking to myself, like, how did she die?
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmeks.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominance anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
Dang, it's like that.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
We finna fuck these niggas
You
up.
could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Man, Gail, you didn't know that. I wanted to be cool. You told me you could have just said aye. It wouldn't have been cool
What
later.
have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
How many potions do I got? I'm good. Oh, let's check out that stuff. I ain't never check it out. Oh, that's purple too. Shoot. Can I wonder, can I upgrade this stuff? It's purple too. It's purple too. Okay, look. Increase wicked will damage. That's yeah, I am. No, I want to increase the damage on this. The gouge. Healing potion, cyclone. Increase Rook's Gambit will damage by 10. What's Rook's Gambit? Oh, that must be another wind move. Yeah. When equipped, pick man. Create defense by 10. Oh, that I had that on. The other thing I got on just automatically evades. So I think this one better. When a quick glide will automatically evade attacks as long as the attack can be evaded. I mean, he automatically evade. I'm still dying though. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that one on. Increase attack by 7. But it healing potency would be a good one too. I think I'm gonna put this on.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I? alive! You're all right! I thought you might be... Ah!
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot having... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
We got no new sword. That's crazy. I don't like that. Increase weight, reduce heat wave cooldown. Reduce Root's Gambit cooldown. I don't gradually fill limit rate guys for 30 seconds. I don't need it. I don't really need it. Crystal tap power by 10% for 6 seconds. I'll get 2 of these.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm using it. Alright, we can see
I'll be
this.
thankful you got that much. You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much.
Let's do.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing, and it in Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will ya?
All right.
Alright, let me make sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure I sold. I could have sold this. Oh well. Alright, what's the gambit move they talking about? Rook's gambit right there. Is that? I hate that I do this shit. Increase gambit 10%. Oh, let's see.
I see I'm busy here. But I ain't the cook, am I? Look.
See, it needed a smith, and I need a smithy. Call it a marriage of convenience. It doesn't hurt that the forge here is the hottest this side of hell, or what that it works without magic. I won't have no barrels.
You got anything needs repairing?
You bring it here along with your own materials and any scraps left over.
What's that fortune, dear?
You is not interested. What's this? Like the fuck? So we're wicked in mine. Oh. Economic book of gifts. So it's a limited time or something? No, it's 1313. Book of economic the third. It's like a religion shit. Yeah, my blade stronger than the color blade, and that's at 150. Oh, shoot. I gotta buy this first too.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
You know I need it. It said
No
180.
scratches, right?
Yeah, item equipped. I like that. So you can reinforce it. Not my sword though.
Anything else?
It don't look different on my back, but it's different in power. Yeah. Yeah, Invictus, you just wasn't that strong. You ain't stronger than the Flametone. Flametone. Yeah, there you go. I want to do these side quests. Let's see what he's talking about.
Otto barking at his lot earlier.
I don't know, I think I need to do the main quest.
What do you suppose it could be?
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed
Alright, all these side quests
I
doing
have
is
3
giving
meals
me
for 3
money.
industrious souls. What say you?
Yeah, that's all they doing.
Marvelous. The 3...
Come on, let's just do it.
You'll find one?
I do need the money though, like so I can buy the shit.
He's never this late.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Oh, this sounds like something interesting.
I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old
Well, my
to be
sword's a
traipsing
little
hither and
different.
yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
That's something I do.
Oh, thank you.
But it's
Can you
when
tell
I
me
get
about your
around
friend?
to it.
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend.
I think the other one said
Thank
go
you
to.
again.
No, he didn't say go to Lost One.
Clive, was it?
The other one said go to Gatlin's Palace. Search for
To
him.
send a message.
Yeah.
You've lost a...
And here you go. Take play.
Are you serious?
What?
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies.
Oh, I
Scott Hans,
thought
if
he
you can
wanted
find
a
everything I
meal.
dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving...
If...
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next...
I thought he was gonna want
I'm
a
sure he
meal.
doesn't.
So I did gotta get some supplies.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
So I'll do that one first.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, you...
Is he...
I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him.
Put so much seat.
Come, you must eat if you are to recover.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and...
Alright.
I think that's
Pointless
everyone.
conversations.
I better let Kenneth know.
So he can give me my money. Bro, that man want me to go to.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly? Here.
That man want me to go to some
A
S
fact
word.
we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven. And you will always have a...
It's kind...
Alright. So I gotta go to Scotland Ballers for missing items and speak with Quinn and Lost One. So Gatland Ballers and Lost One. I guess I'll probably do it right now. that's a
So
cap.
you're really going through with it? Cid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the Royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again, this time due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning, let her know you're coming. We go way back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Atlanta reports novice viewing speaking.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Well, maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Here you go.
Come on.
Always something in there.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I don't know. You could rinse and chop these greens for the stew, I suppose.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
I can say I don't know where he came.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Cid, I don't know if I can.
Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
See, we're going there anyway. That's what I mean by do it while I'm there on the way.
So, we're meeting in Northreach.
Over there, come
When
back.
I find Sid in jail before this dame finds me.
The fuck are these? Are those the lefts? Look. I didn't see.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
So you're the new
What?
arrivals.
They ain't getting no
Is there
tats.
anything I can get you?
They ain't got a face tats.
You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for
I
speaking
thought
our
that would
minds.
mean you were there.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Now, where is the tavern? Since I'm doing all this stuff, I don't know where.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard to see the lad? There were purple handprints. What can I interest you in today?
Dang. 40 million. 40,000. Adds a new song to the Highways Orchestra. Why would I pay all that for that? Congratulate.
Good day. Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
I better go and give that stew a stir.
don't know where I'm going. No reason to go up there. Oh, it's a dead end. Got all these markers. It might be something I need to read. Well, some winemakers will remove the skins of nothing. It was a waste of time is what it was. What is this?
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
The shad's all salted and smoked. It'll be an age before the skin
for you.
starts from the scabs.
Did Master Quentin summon you?
Bro, I need to get rid of these markers though. I'll come back. It's nothing. I don't want to do it, but yeah. He's going. I wish he ran all the time, bro.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Someone's in trouble. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies.
Whoever in trouble, I don't know what it is. It might be up the hill though.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter though. We've come this far. Wait.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lostwing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village then. Thank you.
guess that is a move. Like with this ring on that shouldn't just pop out, but
Keep your distance, boy. It's over.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant? That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year. Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
oh, that's the tavern.
The shad's all salted and smoked. But it'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts.
But at least you'll have the Grimalkins to keep you company.
I was wrong.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy.
Why that dog look?
Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
feel good, boy.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter. Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require.
I
Take all
didn't
the bread
see
and wine
him
you
mark
want.
this on my face,
really all it
on my
takes.
cheek, in the open.
Mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Is that bread, bro?
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
That's a new one. Should be all the way over here. I just need to get all these sides.
You'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
What's that? Oh.
Master Quinton. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Ah, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lost Wing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean, for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes. After it.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
The shad's all salted and smoked, but it'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts.
But at least you'll have the Grimalkins to keep you company.
Brother, did you see him?
You wouldn't even mark.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
Sometimes you gotta remember on this game.
May we? Truly?
Yeah, I like this song.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream.
Just say it.
And no one shouted. We ate. And more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Those poor souls. Over here begging for food. Gilbert. Valuable. Can be traded for key.
What happens to us now?
I ain't gonna listen in on their conversation. How do I get over there?
Wearing the hanged man now, are we?
You know what that means?
It means that if you ever cross Master Quinton, you'll be doubly sorry.
You like that, don't you?
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Maybe it's because your magic sucks.
The shad's all salted and smoked.
Let me try something. I need to get out there.
But it'll be an age before the stink's
Put
gone
away
from my
from man, this shit ain't even hipping.
But at least you'll have the Grimalkins.
That's the point of it. I thought the waypoint was gonna like have a dotted line on the ground or something. That's why.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Hold up, Clive. We're gonna make a detour. I think I'm going the right way. I don't know. Bless my heart. I'm not. What did he just say? He said something about the vineyard. Oh, this what it's talking about over here.
What would a dog, or anyone round here, want with a letter? There aren't many in Lostwing who know how to read it.
Oh, it's shoot. Okay. They did?
Over here. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Sick of Toggle. Farewell. Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know.
Back, are you? Did Master Quentin summon you? The shad's all salted and smoked. But it'll be an age before the stink's gone from the stars.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Tell them clothes away. I thought this was a dead end. Is it? Yep, it is.
from a couple of the bearers what you did to them royalists over at the care. Glad you're on our side.
Hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened. Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Which I nested at me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought he was flaming for a moment.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
I can't lie. Say I don't want to explore. But I'ma get that.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to sell?
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
How many of
Can I have another cup, Teddy?
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
I better go and give that stew a stir.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Oh no, I still got some things to do. I see it the hideaway though. Return the sword to that woman. Return the missile of the Glen here at the hideaway. Yeah, I'm done. What's that? I was wondering if I could fight him, so I bumped him on purpose. I guess I can fight anything.
Stay down!
mistakes.
When did you get so big?
I haven't used it. Maybe I have. I got that ring on, so I feel like I ain't used it, but maybe I have. All of them.
There. Northreach. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south. A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but...
Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Disobedience from
It's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that land was not naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along. But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Boy, hold up. Another fucking brand. Oh, you're get out of my sight.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice. Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now. There's no word of explanation. I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent all my life searching for people. I can't think of any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Trust.
Dang, I
Hopefully
didn't
enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon.
Let's see what that was. Seal obtains moments.
Find anything, ask for me. You there?
That 12 pages.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Went by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing it. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell. See, Tatienne was an orphan. She lived in the dame as a mother. They still live on.
So she was upset.
Someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
It's not that. The garrisons are being called back to the capital. We're to join the legions.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
One of them get on this side of the gate.
Another one of the dame's pets. Why must she let them off the leash?
Bro, these people on this game, but god dang. I ain't do nothing.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Well, you lost or something? Sorry, but the
They
Imperial
just
Guard's
hate
got no
Brandon.
use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe it! The bastard's wearing the moon and stars!
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Brandon? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Well, I don't even know what that first man asked me.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
He's stupid. I'm a dominant and he ain't. So why do he think he would win?
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
Didn't even get a hit.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Oh, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some
Why do
fun,
they
shall
think
we?
they can win?
And a bearer win the dame's favour anyway.
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that. I'll be there.
That was the easiest fix on the game.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the
Wait,
sergeant never
wait.
hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
And get one hit in.
The Emperor's finest. Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Fools there, nigh on every...
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed. Not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, A word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying, then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatiana, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
That's the day done then. How about we fail?
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
I got side quests all over this place. Who the fuck is Isabel? I don't even know. I just been accepting shit.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Keep your distance, boys. Sick of Torgal. Over here. Get him, boy!
Oh.
A lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You, rat! You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
How you gonna fuss at me because
All right.
man.
Where is he?
My, I see they'd sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Expect us to finish the harvest when the ones that Capital sends us are already half stuck.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
I don't even know what I'm doing these
below you.
cycles.
There's still work to be done.
That's enough dallying, you two.
Where is it?
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl?
I was gonna say the same way as the other dog.
Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. Have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
A lot of you. There's still work to be done.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this. Sick of Torgal! Get him! Die!
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
there we go.
Over here. Get him, boy. Over here.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Wait. Get him, boy. Too slow. Get him. Get him. Stay down. You know what to do. Not this time. There, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Sicko, Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. That's enough. Over here.
I actually gotta start. I don't got time to do this, but whatever. No, I don't think I know. I don't run out with it.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more.
This
And
man
we
is
are most
ridiculous.
certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not
Hmm.
right. I don't like him, Father.
Wait,
You're not the Branded I bought.
he
Are
talk
you?
too much.
How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Guess what? That wretch would be the dame.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like.
We'll see
Though I
that.
doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame.
I knew it was gonna
Why would a
terrify
woman
me.
of her caliber?
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Mm.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
He is barking. Mm.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
So, I don't know, like, what gives you powers? Because being a bearer, it seems like these people don't have powers. Didn't find it.
Get him! Over here.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
What do you want?
Nothing from you.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
They really be trying to wear them clothes.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
And this man crazy. This jigger said I would do anything for the dame. Anything.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Stay down! Get him! Get him, boy! That's enough! Get him! There, boy! Stay down! You lose!
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Look, I think that save I just did gonna be overrun by autosave.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home.
Everybody
Rarely
dying
do
on
such
this
tales
game.
have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Got some more side quests. I'm already here, so I should do them.
It's my turn. Let me try.
God damn, bro.
Get him, boy! You know what to do. Get him, boy! Overheat's over.
No. Yeah, them side quests way back there. I ain't about to spend that jump.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Oh dang, that is what them crystals for. They use magic. Okay, so the crystals got magic. People don't, unless you're there. I don't know. I don't get it. but I know the crystal got magic. I watched the anime like this one time. The crystal got magic. For people who don't got it.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Oh, hold up. It's kind of bull. Oh, I don't want to do it. It's gonna waste time. I'm tired of waiting. Oh, whatever. Let's say It's a pivotal moment, though. Meaning, it's just a moment where I won't be able to do nothing but play the game.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Wanted to send a message.
What happened? Is everything all right?
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
I'm still trying to figure out. I'm stupid. I could.
She's standing right there.
Look.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
So at this point, I don't want them to do the mark on their face mean anything, because I don't know nothing.
Now, my research can continue apace, and when my fertilizer is complete, the furrows will need expanding.
Maybe I should just own up to all. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway, and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Okay, I'm finna. I can't start the pivotal moment yet, so just save it and get off. Because I wish I could start it. Alright. How many ability points do I got? $8.99. I need to master this will be 23,000. But what 2,300? But it'll empty me because when I reach it. Dollars in the mess of this. Improve better performance for a short period of time. I feel like it might just look cool. I haven't used it. Wait, that's it might be one of these. That cyclone pretty hot though, I ain't gonna lie. Garuda. I feel like two more spaces gonna get right here though. Yeah. Oh, that's why I ain't use Rick Gambit, cause of that. That one cool and all, but what about Rose Gambit? Yeah, I really used it. And then I do got this on. But I got this right here. Dang, which one should I take off? I don't want to take the Cyclone though. I got to though. God dang. Got no choice. It's stronger too. Yeah. Alright. One more. Cause I think that's all.